A very, very long time ago, the people of ancient Greece believed many gods and goddesses inhabited their land. And among them is the beautiful Liriope, a freshwater nymph who inhabits the river. One day, the river god Cephissus saw Liriope and got enchanted by her beauty. Using his power and might, Cephissus forces the gorgeous nymph Liriope into coitus under the waves. Liriope gets pregnant by him and bears with her a beautiful child. I know that you'll grow into a handsome young man. I shall call you Narcissus. At that time in Greece, there was an oracle called Tiresias who had the gift of foretelling the future. Liriope consults the seer Tiresias and asks him of her son's fate.
O magnificent Tiresias, I seek upon your power the fate of my child. Will he live a long life?
When Tiresias saw Narcissus, he knew that a terrible fate would befall the young man.
Narcissus, such a beautiful face, but with curse upon it. He will live a long life, if and only if he does not discover himself.
Liriope was upset to hear this. She wanted her son to live as long as everyone else. So with confusion and doubt, Liriope went away. Many years go by. Narcissus grows into a very beautiful young man. His dazzling looks had a strange effect upon woodland spirits, the nymphs, the fairies, and to everyone around him.
So pretty, so perfect, so precious.
My beloved Narcissus.
My Narcissus, you are the sun that brings light into my life. Please be mine.
Love me just how much I love you.
Stay away from me. I don't have any interest in you.
They all fell madly in love with him, but he was oblivious, interested only in hunting in the hills. Echo, who was the most beautiful among the fairies, was also in love with Narcissus, but she did not have any courage to be closer to him like the others, because one thing held her back, a curse that was forced upon her by the goddess Hera.
Echo? 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 Echo?
Oh no, Hera is ready here. I need to distract her, or else Zeus and my sister will be caught cheating. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Goddess Hera!
Echo, I've been looking for you.
Don't you know that you had a beautiful face, and I really adore your long hair?
Well, that's given that I'm the most beautiful among the goddesses.
By the way, did you hear the news about Aphrodite, who turned Medusa into a snakehead? Ooh, so scary.
Well, she deserved the punishment.
And wait, don't you know that while I was walking on the other day,
Echo, you're really pissing me off. You only have one duty, and that is to tell me where Zeus is. You've done this a million times. And you think that I'm that stupid to not know? That you were just distracting me so that I will not cut your sister nymphs and my husband. Since you cheated me with your tongue, you shall lose all power of speech. In the future, all you can do is to repeat the last word you hear.
Last word you hear.
The jealous goddess punished Echo by taking away her ability to communicate. Thus, Echo cannot express herself to Narcissus. One day, Narcissus had wandered and was lost in the forest. Echo took this chance and followed him.
Hey,
Hey,
who's that?
who's that?
Who's there?
Who's there?
Let me see you.
Let me see you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
That's not very funny, you know.
You know?
Don't come any closer, you freak. I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Echo tries to cry out that she was Echo, but the only words that came from her mouth were the last words of Narcissus. She could only tell her beloved that she did not like him. Echo is so ashamed that she went deep into the forest and hid herself, and she never again showed her beautiful self in front of anyone. She lives out her days in the mountain caves alone, while her love continues to grow, as does her despair. Her body withers away, but her voice remains in the mountains. All that was left of her was a whisper. Her outcry was heard by the goddess Nemesis, the goddess of revenge and righteous anger. She is the goddess who delivers vengeance for an act of arrogance. Nemesis learned that Narcissus broke so many hearts, and she decided to punish him, to make him feel what it's like to be desperately in love. Once during the summer, Narcissus got thirsty after a hunt. The goddess lured him to a pool, where he saw his reflection and fell in love with it.
What is your name? What did you say? I can't hear you. I can't leave you here. I never felt this way before. I'll stay here with you.
Night and day, Narcissus continued to stare at his reflection in the water. Entranced by his own reflection, he began to waste away from hunger and thirst.
I will never leave you. Never.
His strength faded away and eventually withered and died. The nymphs heard of his death and went to the pond, but when they got there, they found no corpse, only a small white flower, which later came to be called Narcissus.
Our poor Narcissus, this is what you get for what you have done to us and for hurting us.
You haven't punished yet. Return and transform into a small white flower that symbolizes your beauty.
We are all surrounding you, forever and always.
And alas, the fate foretold by the soothsayer Tiresias had finally come true.
Cause I know sometimes you might fall on your way. Do your head up, you get down when things don't fall into place. Mad at the world, yeah, I've been there before. Lost and confused and thinking that you can't take anymore. No, 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 don't worry about nothing, oh, it's all gonna be good. Oh, 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 you're really something now, didn't you know that you could? No, 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 don't worry about nothing, oh, it's all gonna be good. Don't worry about nothing, don't worry about nothing, nothing now, it's all gonna be good.